SwissBorg is the official partner of my channel where you can buy, sell, hold and more importantly stake your cryptocurrencies. You can even earn yield on your stablecoins. Sign up with my link and you'll earn up to $100 worth of their native token CHSB just for depositing €50 worth of crypto. SwissBorg! Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's make a quick video this morning before kids school run, blah blah blah. Right, so a bit of a consolidation as expected, a fine bit of pumping going on the weekend, especially with the altcoins. I wouldn't get too excited, it's early days really. We've still got traditional markets, they need to do their thing in order for continuation across the board. S&P and Dixie and all this jazz. Not going to bore you to death with all of that because the same analysis applies from 2 weeks ago when I said that the Dixies peaked. I expect consistent downtrend for the dollar basically, so dollar weakness or lack of strength or whatever you want to refer to it as, and so that should cross over to upside across everything else. Should being the operative word, but remember we looked at this on a weekly. We're 2 weeks in, we've by no means met our target on that, so I expect further downside for the Dixie. So like I said, I'm not going to bore you to death with the FX charts and the indices and stocks or whatever. Today we're just going to look at XRP. I know, let's just keep it simple really, rather than even looking at Bitcoin, because again, everything that I've said, I don't need to say it every single day. I might as well focus on something it's not brand new, but something significant. So as far as I can see here, 10 exponential has been revisited on the weekly. So this is the setup that we were talking about. So the first time we were looking at XRP was just before we got that 40% move up. I said we we're going to get 40% move up. We got a 40% move up. So the next portion of this pump, if we're going to get it, will be based on this chart, which is the XRP to BTC chart. We've got our Ichimoku cloud conversion baseline pump signal that's generated on a weekly, and this is something that's only really happened once before. So we had the pump signal. Because it is a weekly, it can take weeks, maybe even months to play out. That was generated on these two candles over here, so we're talking over a month ago now that was generated. Remember, it is a weekly signal, so you just gotta be patient. And I said, look, the most likely scenario, if this is going to play out, is that we consolidate back down to the 10 exponential. I get messages, DMs almost on a daily basis from people who watch that video going, have we come down to the 10 exponential? Have we come down to the 10 exponential? Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you load up the 10 exponential and have a little look for yourself. Today, we've come down to the 10 exponentials. The first time we've actually had a proper revisit of it, and so if there's an entry point at any point around here with a Bitcoin pair with 2 XRP, this would be it. Now, look, I'm not telling everybody to do this. This isn't I'm the run a signals group. I'm just going to show you what happened the last time this happened. All right, so the last time we had a setup exactly like this, so a pump with a pump signal generated afterwards, a consolidation to the 10 exponential. This is what happened. It's back in 2017. We got a big pump and we got our signal generated in that pump. We had a giant consolidation down to the 10 exponential, and then we rallied up to the all-time high. This is actually XRP's proper all-time high. This is it. This is the all-time high. That's right. It was in May of 2017, not the parabolic peak of the crypto market in December. It was in May, and that's what happened off the back of that signal. Now, you know, just for fun, we do measure these out, and we go, there you go. There's your 900% move or whatever it was, 800 or 900% move. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. Market caps do mean something. There wasn't many altcoins around at this period of time. And so whatever money came in to the market sort of went into the few main players which were around at the time, one of them being XRP. So again, you know, market caps do count for the size of green candles. They also count for the size of the collapse of them as well. But so, you know, it would be unrealistic to say, yeah, we did a 900% move last time, it's going to be a 900% move this time because the signals are the same. No, that's not how you play the signal. The signal is based upon a pump, which is what we've got. We've got a consolidation down into an area of significance, 10 exponential, just like last time. And you'd think about this moving up to a major area of resistance. So I would probably start with the 200 exponential on the weekly, but then to be honest with you, sort of moving on from there, any one of these wicks to candle bodies, and especially if we just go back in time just a little bit, we can see some horizontal significance on this chart. Probably more likely to see something along these lines being a major resistance, and so that comes in at around about 4,300 sats. And so that would be probably the top target based on this, but you know what XRP is like when it gets going. People just go crazy. And so we are looking for a top target of around about 93% from where we are right now with the Bitcoin pair. Look, it's a signal, it doesn't have to happen, all right? It's a signal, and you know, it's a carbon copy of what happened in 2017. Again, doesn't have to happen. But this is the setup that I've been, like I said, this is if we're going to extend the 40% pump that I predicted a couple of months ago that we received, if we're going to extend that to another target, then this is the time that we would be looking at entry points based on the setup that we've got in front of our eyes, and also the reaction that we had back in 2017 when we had exactly the same setup. So yeah, patience comes to those who are willing to wait for the setup, or should I say, not patience. Reward comes to those with patience. Just digesting that caffeine at the moment. Right, so that's basically it. There's nothing really much more to say. We do need traditional markets to open, and we do need to see the Dixie continue to come down, and I think that that's all almost certainly going to happen over the coming days and weeks. Like I say, between now and the 17th of November, which is the next rate hike from the Fed, I think we got the green light to basically start to shift up to a few more gears, printing a few more green candles across the board for pretty much everything, and then let's just be on guard when the 17th comes around. That could cause a nice big pullback, which also could dictate a higher low still, or maybe even a brand new low. Whichever way, it's still an opportunity in the making. At the moment, we've got a really nice trading environment that should at least carry on for the next few weeks. It doesn't mean every day is going to be green, but it means that we've got the freedom, or everything generally has the freedom to start printing more green candles. Again, now this is why I called it the Everything Bounce 2.0, because that's basically what it is. We can call it a bear market rally if you like. I'll stick to that. I think it is a bear market rally, but bear market rallies can be significant, especially for individual stocks and cryptos or whatever that have the right setups. And this is a setup that we've had, in the crosshairs way before we recognised that the Dixie was peaked about 2 weeks ago. Right, I'll leave it with you there. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.